Grand Rising Aries, welcome to Healing Hype Man. Message for June for the sign of Aries. I'm going to do fire signs first. So Aries, you're up. We are here in Guatemala, Lake Atitlan. So we'll see what kind of messages come through to the Guatemalan ancestors. And in the House of Dreams. Here I'm going to pull your general energy challenge for you, what you might be feeling for the month of June, and what you don't see coming in the month of June. And we will get advice for those as well. I do want to talk a little bit about the astrology for at least the first part of June. So if you like that stuff, you can stick around. If you don't and you just want to get to the cards, you can fast forward. I'm trying to get comfortable here. I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Excellent. So let's kind of dive into this. So by the time you're watching this, you're already feeling the new moon in Gemini. And you're a fire sign, so this is a lot of mind energy for you. Really, this is a great time if you haven't already, or you've noticed that you've already been picking something up, like something new that you've wanted to start. You're learning something about the mind, some sort of clarity on some sort of thing. If you've noticed that you are starting something new, or you're gravitating towards something new, it's about to just be a 4-month cycle of something new, a new mindset specifically. That's the new moon in Gemini. Also, by the time you're watching this, we have Saturn going retrograde. Really want to talk about that. Saturn is about time. It's about restructurizing things. It's about karma. It's about hardship and hard work. And it's going retrograde. So this is a perfect time for you to start setting your boundaries. You're really going to start questioning your return on investments and how much work you're putting in and how much you're receiving in return, right? Is your hard work equaling a return? Have hard work equal return? So Aries, pay attention to that. Let's see, then you have the full moon in Sagittarius. That's happening on June 14th. That, my friend, that's an energy of leading to something bigger, right? It's a lot of endings, right? It's correlated with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, which is the ending of something of a long drawn out battle. By the time the full moon in Sagittarius on June 14th comes, it's going to be like, did you win, did you lose, or did you learn the lesson? Because it's already over. And it's almost like whatever has been drawn out will certainly find its way, will be highlighted in the sky on the full moon in Sagittarius. Some advice there is to ground yourself and watch out for denial. Right? You very well might try to deny things like, no, that's not taking place. But it's really, maybe it's just a lack of hey, it's that last stretch before you have to let something go. So keep that in mind. So let's dive into the cards. My repel. Those of you who don't have essential oils, you got to get on that. So let's dive into this. Ooh. Let's pulse your general energy, your challenge, and what you don't see coming. Aries. 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 3 of Cups to Strength. 3 of Cups, Strength. 2 of Swords. I'm going to pull it all here. King of Cups is in your challenge. 8 of Wands. Things are moving quickly. 3 of Swords. What you don't see coming. 5 of Wands. The Empress. 9 of Wands. Okay. So your general energy for the month of June, maybe by the time you're watching this, take it as it resonates. Go with the flow here. 3 of Cups, the Strength card, and 2 of Swords. What I'm getting here is you really very well might feel social. Like you might feel to other people on the outside, you very well feel confident, you feel brave, you feel secure. But I feel like on the inside, internally, you're a little bit lost in some sort of way. You very well can have a nice social life here in Aries, to be honest. I think everyone will kind of have a great social life when it comes to Gemini season. June is when we become more social. I really feel like you're standing in your power a little bit. You're being a little bit brave, but at the same time, I feel like internally you feel a little bit lost. There might be some aspects here where you're just not, you don't have all the answers. So like the external looks great, you're social with people, you're confident and brave in certain aspects, but internally there's some confusion there, maybe in the emotional space. We'll dive into that some more. In your challenge position, you have the King of Cups, Eight of Wands, and Three of Swords. In your challenge, your loyalty here, you know, I gotta say, for some of you, very well, we have loyalty, and like your loyalty is shifting here, you know, and your loyalty to maybe things that might have caused you pain. Maybe there's some more new information about what brings you happiness and what has brought you pain in the past. Um, Very well could tell me it's just like what you're loyal to. You're shifting your loyalty to certain aspects of your life, whether it is emotional things that bring you emotion, or things that brought you pain. It's almost like you're not pouring into things that are bringing you pain. You're quickly shifting out of that. You're probably gaining some more information. You very well could, this really could tell me that you're having a challenging time. It's in your challenge position with things shifting here. Um, you're shifting your loyalty. There could be things that might bring you pain that I think you're shifting away from, right? The King of Cups is facing the other way. Very well could say there might be some information here coming in about things that be painful to you, about your emotions. You could tell me, Aries, that there could be some emotional relationship problems here, whether that's with yourself or with your partners of some sort. Three of Swords. But overall, there's information that's coming in that's shifting your loyalty. You might be, again, loyal to something or someone more or less because of the information that's coming in. We'll dive into that. And what you don't see coming here, Five of Wands, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. I do see a little bit of a battle coming your way. Five of Wands, the Empress, Nine of Wands. I do see you having to stand up for yourself in some sort of way. I feel like you're prepared for this, but there is an aspect here of something that you probably have wanted is coming to fruition, and it has come with a lot of restriction. You've had to put up with a lot of people's bullshit. You're trying to bring something here to fruition here with the Empress. And I also feel like you are at that position where what's coming towards you is there's something solid and secure. It could be an offer of some sort, or some sort of level up that you've been looking for, yearning for. That's coming in pretty quickly if I look above that, but it is coming with a lot of pushback from other people, and it's come with a lot of hard work. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. It's come with a lot of hard work. So what you don't see coming is like, very well I can say that your hard work is very well can pay off soon, but it's going to be more challenging, more restriction. So here I'm asking you to hang tight, to be honest. Let's clarify these. Tell me about this general energy here. Tell me about this Two of Swords, to be honest. This internal. Clarifying the Two of Cups, we have the King of Cups and the Six of Swords here. Yeah, I really feel like your emotions are going in a different direction. Like, your external life very well might seem confident, secure, social. Internally, your emotions, like your loyalty, is heading to a different direction. And I really see that here in your challenge. It's like your loyalty is shifting here. Really what I see overall. Your loyalty is shifting. Tell me about these Three of Swords. Two of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You're really going through an internal shift, Aries. And it's been a long time coming. Something inside of you is shifting. I feel like you're stagnant. I feel like you're pretty much just like acting like everything's fine. Internally, you're just being pulled in a different direction, like literally, like being pulled in a different direction with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Tell me here about this Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. Wounded Warrior with the Wounded Warrior. Listen, you're holding on to you're about to speak what has been hurting you for some time here. Is really what I'm getting. You are no longer holding things in. That might be what the challenge is here. It's like you really are going to get information, maybe even guidance, and you're really going to start shifting your loyalty to you into not being in a space of what wounds you anymore. The Wounded Warrior clarified by the Wounded Warrior and the Queen of Swords. It's like this is actually pretty cutthroat. Like could be like very vocal, cold, sharp. Like you're gonna speak up on it. Like you're just gonna say something about it now. Aries. And I think with the full moon in Sagittarius on the 14th, you very much are gonna. This is an ending of a long, drawn-out battle. I see a very long, drawn-out battle here. Of the King of Cups is here twice. Like what you have been loyal to. You've been very loyal to something here, and you're speaking up about it. You want to part ways from that or go in a different direction. Or at least, part ways, bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Some of you might want to part ways, even though you spent a lot of time and effort, Seven of Pentacles, a lot of time and effort into this. I really feel like you're still wanting to go in a different direction. I do feel like you are prepared for this. You've put a lot of time and effort, and this might be something that you've been hoping for, that you want to bring to fruition here. And you've been battling up against other people and your own internal wounding at the same time. Yeah. Let's get a general energy advice here. And the wisdom of Hafiz. Embrace friendship. Listen, that's exactly what I said here in the beginning. Like, I think your external, like, whether you have friends or you don't, I feel like the outside is great. I think that is probably what's keeping you from actually dealing with this internal conflict of separating from something that has brought you pain, that you were loyal to, that's brought you pain. Could be a person, could be a place. I really only see there. I don't see people necessarily here. So you'll kind of have to figure that out for you. But your advice here is embrace your friendships, and maybe that's a friendship here that you're having a difficulty internally holding on to. This is your general energy here, and this is a positive card here. So I feel like you have certain friends in your life that are actually giving you that confidence that you need with the Strength card here. So embrace those that you do, but I feel like internally there's an emotional pulling of something or someone that you're pulling away from. Let's get some advice in your challenge position here. It's shifting your loyalty to something that brings you pain. You're shifting away from it because of new information. Let's see, some advice here for you is embrace stillness. So here with this card here, your advice here is to really sit with this, right? I feel like information is coming in, change is just coming in, something is changing here, right? With this card coming out, it's not to react. I don't think you should just go and react and be the Aries that you are and try and dictate and control things in a certain manner. I really feel like you should hold on to everything here, sit with it, right? Write it out, journal it out, really see how it feels and not react, right? Embrace stillness means do not react. And smack dab in the middle is Eight of Wands, so you're gaining information. Do not react is your advice here. Sit with it for a moment. Let's see what you don't see coming here, as I feel it's a little bit more more challenging here. I think you are eventually going to speak up and part ways and separate of some sort or find sanctuary. But I think you're having a hard time because it's been a long time coming. So let me kind of pull an advice here for you. Speak your truth. Oof. Oof. With the Queen of Swords, speak your truth. You will step up. You will say something here. I feel like in the month of June, you will have an opportunity to say something. Probably from more conflict and rivalry. I feel like something's going to happen. It's going to push you up against the wall here, and you're going to release that Empress, and you're going to stand up for yourself and really make the move and say something that's going to shift you up to a whole level of confidence, a whole level of status. It's like, oh shit, they just spoke. They finally said what they wanted to say. What has been hurting them, what has been holding them back. It could be a work aspect, could be within yourself. Maybe there's something internally, something that you've been emotionally loyal to, that's holding you back, that you are about to break free from. Aries. Write that down. Breaking free. That is really where I see you going in the month of June. Keep in mind for that Sagittarius full moon on the 14th. And then by the end of the month, we have that nice sweet spot, the new moon in Cancer. We'll get to that when we get there. But remember that things will always pass. Right? Time passes. And this last portion here, I'd like for you to just take a moment. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, I have a link in my bio, my Instagram below as well on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my Instagram. I do daily messages there. And we talk about everything. And a session with me is not just me pulling cards on your answers and questions. It's a healing session. It's a circle. It's a community. We sit together and we talk about everything. I'm also a counselor. I'm a mental health professional. Consider me almost to be a therapist. Whatever you want to talk about, we can process things. We can ask the universe for guidance. We can look into your subconscious mind. We can talk about spirituality. We can talk about addiction. We can talk about, cognitive behavior therapy. We can talk about psychedelics. We can talk about essential oils. We can talk about healing. We can talk about getting out of one shithole and put into another. We can talk about anything you want. It's not just me pulling cards. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I'm a healer in many forms. So sit with me. Link is in the bio. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.